Hey everyone, this is thenextarcher, and today we're going to be taking a look at what I picked up at the Central Kentucky Knife Collectors Association Knife Show. It is a knife show that happens twice a year in Lexington, Kentucky. One of my favorite shows next to Blade Show. I almost always purchase something amazing there, and this time was no exception to that. So I'll show you what you guys will probably find the most exciting. If you're a Balisong fan, I'll need some help actually trying to figure out what this is. So there was one knife guy there that had purchased some of the old Camillus Knife Factory parts when they went out of business, or he actually bought them from a person who had bought them. Apparently the person had like hundreds and hundreds of pounds of the knife parts, and then this guy had purchased some, and I had purchased what was kind of left of his stock. He didn't have very much left, but these are the things that I did buy from him. So first we got 5 of the Camillus paratrooper knife parts. So this is the blade, the handles, pins, as well as the spring in there. So I bought 3 of them for $20, and then I bought 2 more for $15. So total of 5 of those, and they all have the same parts. Some of them have the wrong scale on them though, so apparently they just kind of got lazy at the Camillus Knife Factory and just started putting the wrong scales together. Like this one has 2 of the left sides, and this one has 2 of the right sides. I don't know. But that's nice, I got those parts. Next is one of the favorite things I think I've gotten at this show. Although I have purchased a titanium Zippo lighter for I think $10 there once. This makes it pretty close. Camillus used to make the cold steel Archangel, and that is exactly what this is. I actually did purchase a new screw for it because it only came with the handles, the blade, and 1 pivot. So I needed to buy another pivot as well as the washers, which I did that, and that cost an extra $6. But I got this for $10, or well, I got the set of these 2 for $20. But this is the Cold Steel Archangel, titanium channel style handles, and a carbon V blade made in the United States. Absolutely amazing. It does still need the latch as well as the screw for the latch, but that may be able to be gotten decently easy. I don't know, I'll still have to look for it. Blade is a little bit rusted, but I should be able to use some aluminum foil to get that mostly fixed up. But, I mean, for basically $16 so far invested in it, that's amazing. I've seen some of these go for $400 to $500. Of course, the higher, well, I should say 3 to 5, depending on if it has the box, the condition, and all that. But absolutely amazing. It's decent, or it's really nice to flip actually. Although I'm not a Balisong flipper at all, I did recognize exactly what this was when I had seen it. I actually saw the pocket clip first and was like, I need that. Okay. Next is a knife that I have no clue what it is, as it does not have a name on it. Tried to look it up, but was not able to find anything. This is a stainless steel construction, again, channel style. You can see it was milled out, and they actually did not finish the milling. You can see right there is where the pocket clip is supposed to go. And that's what kind of fools me, is I can't find any pocket clips, or Balisongs with pocket clips that are that style, kind of the triangle, like that. Blade shape, as you can see there, reminds me a lot of like a Benchmade 42, at least the handle design, except of course this is stainless steel. Weighs a lot. Latch can only go on one side, as you can see there. So if you know what this is or was supposed to be, let me know. Of course the pins may not be the pins that were actually supposed to be on there. Who knows? But let's see what the weight is. I think it was 7 point something. Let's see, ounces. 7.4 ounces. So heavy Balisong, stainless steel construction. very nicely made. I just don't know who made it. It may have been Camillus, because that's where I got all these parts, but I think Camillus only made one Balisong, unless this was some type of prototype. Don't know. Let me know if you do. Okay, next we got, well, I got this free with the 2 Balisongs. It's a little knife case. That'll fit well with this one. The Archangel. We got Knife Forums, the magazine. So I got 10 issues of this. 2 of them are the same, so I have 9 different ones. I believe they made this for a year and 1 month, so 13 issues, so I'm missing 4 of them. Absolutely fantastic. Got it all for $1. A person was getting out of the knife collecting hobby and actually going into beekeeping. So they were selling all their knife collecting books. Apparently they do still collect Randalls and some others, but that is awesome that I got these. I probably should have looked at the other books they had, because somebody after me ended up buying every single book, and I hadn't asked what price. He just quoted me on this, and I was like, sure. Love the issues. They actually are better articles than a lot of current knife magazines. This was actually written by the people that would post in knife forums, so it's a little bit different than your average knife magazine. Next we got a Kershaw Wild Turkey Snap-on edition. Serial number you can see right there. And this is the 70th year anniversary, I'm guessing, for Snap-on. So 1920 to 1990. Kind of a gold print on there. And you can see Kershaw Wild Turkey. Model number right there. 4150, made in Japan. I like it. I mean, I may have paid a little bit too much for it. I think it was $40. They originally had a $50 tag on it, but said they'd take $40 since it didn't have a box. Because I asked if it had a box, and they said no, and they take the price down. Okay, next things. These are very cool. I really like Opinel knives. However, if you get them wet, they become impossible to open and close. You don't have the problem with this knife because it is a rubber handle. So it's K8TE or a K8TE. You can see they're actually 8s and not O's. They look like O's, but they have another circle on top. And then Robinson, made in France. So this one actually came with a leather sheath. To open it up, you have to unlock both sides and then use the nail nick. Inox stamped on the blade, so that means stainless steel. They did not do a very good job at sharpening this. You can see the tip is completely blunt. If I were to use this, I would sharpen it up. And of course they do lock open. Very easy to unlock and lock. When it's locked, it makes it so the other blade cannot open as it holds it in by the tip. And this one will also hold it. So double lock keeps them from opening or closing. This other blade is serrated with a screwdriver flathead tip, and that's actually what it was made for. So kind of neat that it has both a plain edge and serrated blade. And the other one is exactly the same, just no leather sheath. Got the one with the leather sheath for $15, the one without for $10. They don't have these in the United States anymore, or at least they don't sell them. I believe they still make them, just you have to buy them from a French website and have them shipped into the United States. Got this from the same person. This is a brass and wood knife. You can tell that it's kind of a stamped out, mass-produced knife. I think they had like 15 of them. But I did like it. Or Zefrilla, never heard of the brand, made in Spain and inox. So if you've seen these knives before, let me know a little bit about them, as my research kind of comes up empty. There's more signs of it being stamped out, some kind of pressure things on there, or from when it was stamped. Nice knife. There are some imperfections like the pin right there, but I like it. Got that for $10. You can see the price right there. Next is a old Smoky Mountain Knife Works knife. This is from about when the factory actually, or when the current location opened. That's when they would use their own stamp and not like have it say Kershaw Smoky Mountain Knife Works or something like that. It just had their own logo on it. Original suggested retail was $14.95. I paid $20 for it, so a little bit more than the original retail. Nice black die-cast handles, very heavy, but I like it. Kind of difficult to get to the nail neck, as you can see in there. You have to kind of dig your finger down. Lots of fingerprints, but you can see, well, probably easier to actually see it on the box. That's what's on the blade right there. Tanto style. You can see the Smoky Mountain Knife Works logo, somewhat, and then the model number, the 118, made in Japan. Nice slip joint knife. I like it. Looked nice in my display. Also came with this little paper, congratulations, and then has the address and talks a little bit about, I guess, the knife. I didn't actually read it, but it talks about something. Lastly, we got something a little bit unique. It is a Taylor Cutlery belt buckle knife. Not sure if the knife and the belt buckle actually go together because they are separate brands. And when I looked up this knife, people were selling it just by itself. So, not really sure. On the back here, hard hat. It says right there. And then Union Made in USA. There are some reasons why I believe these actually do go together. Well, first because I bought them together, and next because it fits only in this way, won't fit in any other way, and it fits perfectly, so who knows. Next, or not next, but on the blade it says Little Rocket and Taylor Cutlery Surgical Japan. There you go. And that is the stuff I bought at the Central Kentucky Knife Collectors Show. If you live anywhere near Lexington, Kentucky, or even 2 to 3 hours away, well, I'd say about 2 hours away, you would want to visit it. Fantastic show. There are more shows that I do attend. They're good as well. This is just one that I almost always buy something amazing. I actually showed up on the second day it was open and still got all this stuff, including my favorite of this show. Well, I like both of them. I'm probably going to make this and just to a trainer. I need to find out who made it though. If you know who made that, let me know. I've been asking around, haven't found out too much information. But, so I have a trainer and a live blade. It's so light. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.